It's day 1 of me trying to grow this small account, so let's do some skincare together. Get my hair out of my face. Today's topic is on being more considerate. If you can literally tell that somebody has already got so much on their plate, why would you be someone that is adding more to their plate? Why would you expect anything of someone who you know is going through a hard time? I've actually seen this happen in like more ways than one, and to me it's insane. And I do actually feel like certain things come naturally to people, and if you're someone that this doesn't come naturally to, this is your wake-up call. Start being more considerate. Start to think of a world outside yourself. Try not to be so selfish. I've actually met and experienced people who can only think of themselves. People that don't see a life outside their own life. I guess I've been lucky that most of the people in my life are not like this. And there are like the 1 or 2 that are a bit like this, but I just give them grace and I give them patience, hoping that this is just something that they will grow out of or phase out eventually, or what will happen is that people around them will give them the reality check that they need, or I'm hoping that they watch this video and be like, this sounds a bit like me, maybe I should change. Sometimes when a person's plate is already full, it's so obvious. Fair enough if you had no idea about something, but there are occasions where sometimes it's so obvious that a person clearly does not have time for your BS, and you still come at them with full force of your BS, expecting them to care about your BS when they literally have so much on their plate that they wish they had time to sit down and care about what you're going off about. Trust me, there's people out there that wish that they had time to sit down and worry about the things that you are worried about, but because their plate is so full with things that are so extreme, they don't have that privilege to sit there and entertain your drama every single time. And this is on being considerate, because what you need to realize is the issue that I'm going to address as major to them as it was to me. Sometimes you have to judge the situation accordingly. I don't know if this is even relatable. Maybe it's relatable, maybe it's not, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Remove these, even though they felt so nice, and I'm going to put on some eye cream. I'm not saying don't put yourself first, and I'm not saying don't be selfish. I'm not saying don't evaluate your life and prioritize what's important to you. I'm not saying any of that. Those are things you should all be doing. However, don't do it at the cost of somebody else's peace, or I don't know. I just feel like the focus should be being kinder, especially to people who have seen you at your highest and your lowest and still loved you regardless. I just realized I did all of that and I didn't even put on my rose water. Who am I? I'm just gonna put on after because I feel like it's hydrating anyway. But yeah, that is day 2 of trying to grow this